1,101 families or 7,343 individuals in 31 evacuation centers. As to the status of flights, we had 30 flights canceled due to Rosita. We had 1,937 passengers stranded, 189 rolling cargoes, 11 vessels, and one motor bunker stranded in ports in the affected areas. We have for validation one reported missing case in Perez, Quezon due to the capsizing of a fishing boat. Two individuals were reported safe and identified. The incident happened at 4 a.m. yesterday. So DOST Pag-asa also issued gale warning in the northern portion and western portion of the country of southern Luzon. For the NDRRMC actions taken, we conducted two meetings already of the response clusters. The first one was yesterday, and the second one was today after Rosita has made landfall. The NDRRMC has prepositioned the emergency telecommunications equipment through our ETC team. Ito po yung sinabi natin kahapon na just in case magkaroon ng backdown in communication, i-deploy natin sila agad together with our SRR retrieval cluster. They are all on standby and they are composed of uniformed personnel from the 525th Engineer Construction Battalion of the Philippine Army and the 505th Search and Rescue Group of the Philippine Air Force. We have on standby available up to this time 4 SAR helicopters, 1 AMBU helicopter, a C-130 and M-35 trucks, just in case we will be needing logistics on transportation. As we earlier mentioned, the DSWD prepared for an ompong. So they have prepositioned stockpiles and standby funds amounting to 1.4 billion pesos. The NDRRMC, together with the 4 councils and 4 regional offices of OCD in regions 1, 2, 3, and CAR are on red alert at this time. So, status of reports, lessons learned. The recent experience of Typhoon Ompong, the NDRRMC has ensured that science-based warnings and communications are translated to the communities. So we made sure particularly our early alert warning messaging reaches the far-flung areas of communities and the population at risk. With the use of various forms of media, the National Council, through its local counterparts, have disseminated information relevant to the effects of Typhoon Rosita. Terms such as storm surge, flooding, and landslides are described through scenarios depicting its effects through the efforts of Pag-asa. Dagdag pa natin dito yung infographics. We continue to give you a copy of that to project kung ilang number of population affected, the likely scenario just in case mag-landfall. Relevant to this, Typhoon Rosita's expected landfall at Isabela have translated into the preemptive and systematic evacuation of 2,101 families or 7,343 individuals in 31 evacuation centers. The enforced and informed disaster risk enables the local chief executives and the communities to be more prepared. In addition, regions 1, 2, 3, and CAR have responded efficiently to this information and conducted their respective preemptive evacuations. Relevant to the President's marching orders to directly distribute food and non-food items to the NDRRMC through the DSWD is in transition to comply with the orders of the President. Technicalities and accountabilities on that aspect are still to be studied further in the Council. However, as we mentioned, we intend to comply with the President's guidance. Hence, we are one with the President in ensuring that no social services shall be used in campaigns and electioneering of political leaders. Rest assured that the face of NDRRMC is the face of every Filipinos who aim to be more disaster prepared and disaster resilient. With the hoisting of the tropical cyclone warning signals in some areas, issuance of gale warnings were released automatically. Sea trips were canceled. For those traveling for the holiday break, Please wait for further announcement relevant to resumption of sea trips. The public is advised to stay away from coasts and beaches and to cancel marine activities. DILG advised LGUs to strictly monitor tourist destinations and enforce safety of the public by prohibiting marine activities. So that's all for NDRRMC.
Sir? Sige po. I give another sense. Sir, doon sa leasing, yung kung sa Perez Quezon, pwede mo bang ma-update kami yun? O ayun po yung naglayag sa ganang pano? Di ba may ano na ho kayo? May kautusan na ho kayo sa local government na pantayan na wala na.
Kahapon nangyari na so signal number 1 was restored. I think Sunday evening.
Yes, sir.
So kahapon nangyari. Sabihin din na in effect na yung crop signal number 1.
So, saan ho nakita natin yung problema? Kasi it seems, yun ho ba yung nangyari sa dati? Opo. So, meron ho bang nakikita natin na naging buta sa information sa pagpapahatid po dahil na dapat wala na po naglalayag at
Well, yung enforcement yan, yung kasi mga passenger vessels na control ng Coast Guard yan. Pero yung mga maliliit na fishing boats, marami yan, nasa mga barangay o sitio, yun ang mahirap na kontrolin. So, yung Philippine Coast Guard kasi nandun sa mga seaports. So, yung local government units at saka dapat talaga ng
maraming salamat.
Sir, sa mga nagtatanong bakit daw parang wala na nakaka-receive ng mga messages from NDRRMC, meron po bang problema bakit hindi na nakaka-receive? Kasi last time daw, naka-receive po sila. Naka-receive po sila, tapos na yung messages, parang delay gano'n.
So, ito kasi ay area specific, time-bound, asset specific. So wala tayong matanggap dito. Sabihin, hindi natin kailangan tumanggap dito. Such kind of text messages. But yung areas na nasa ilalim ng signal number 3, yun ang pinapadala natin.
Ang Isabela at Cagayan po ngayon kasalukuyan ng walang kuryente. Ano po ang update sa inyo ng NDCP po po dito?
Kinukuha natin yung update na kung yung epekto nito ng Rosita sa kuryente. So, of course, nandiyan pa si Rosita. Yung ating mga responders, hindi pa safe. Yung mga assessment teams natin, hindi pa safe na lumabas. Except yung mga effect na ito.
Pero immediately po, pagkalabas na ng bagyo sa kalupaan ng La Union, automatic, tutungo na po ito mga taluan ng
EGCP at sa mga electrical, so kung may damage sa kanilang distribution system, ay lumalabas na kagad para pupulihin ko. Madali na pupulihin.
Sir, yung 10,122 na affected population, confirm ko lang po na Isabela lang po ba yun?
Expected population yun, based on assessment type 2. So hindi pa yung reported na affected.
Pero sir, ilan po yung parang population po sa mga nagdadaan ng lugar na bagyo?
Yung presented na yun ang total population.
Sir, nagagamit na po ba natin yung backup communications right now? Or I believe marami na po lugar na nawalan natin ng signal.
Hindi natin ginagamit yung backup kasi hindi pa pa. Yung natin. Usual communication system yung ginagamit natin.
So, no need na yung backup ay magamit.
Like for example, yung satellite communication natin. Hindi natin kasi napupuntak naman natin.
Yes, sir.
At saka cellphone. Yeah.
Sir, yung cooperation po ng mga tao dun sa PM, sa evacuation po, how was their cooperation? Mas suruin na po ba sila ngayon dahil sa nangyari sa Ongpong or medyo may mga matigas pa rin po? Wala.
Ang report na nakuha natin dito are figures on preemptive evacuation. Ano? So kung ano ba yung reaction mo na hindi natin nakikita. Masunurin ba? May resistance? So kung ano man. But we have figures on preemptive evacuation. Kalat-kalat yan. Doon sa Dinapique, Isabela, na kung saan landfall. May community kasi doon na nasa tabing dagat. Nagkaroon na ng evacuation. Dito sa Cordillera, na nagkaroon ng maraming landslide incident because ng typhoon Ompong ay at sinasabi ng mga ating science agencies na hindi natin kailangan sa Cordillera ng 100 millimeter of accumulated landslide ulit ay maraming preemptive evacuation ang ginawa. So, doon sa Itugon, I think 14 schools ang ginagamit na evacuation center.
So yung sec, marami na po yung dinaanan itong pagmumosita. Wala pa po ba tayong nakikita or reading from the field of the Office of the Civil Defense na nagkaroon po ng problema?
Wala pa. Ang report ng PNP kanina, wala pang incident. The only incident reported was that missing fisherman in Quezon.
Sir, kumusta naman po doon sa mga affected areas? May mga recorded na po pa ng mga flooding po. Kumusta yung mga condition ng mga cemeteries natin po? Sinubulis na po sa mga bahay po.
Wala ring reported flooding. Merong sa dam monitoring natin, merong one gate opening dito sa Magat Dam, Isabela, at saka San Roque Dam. Pero preemptive.
Sir, simula bukas, baka magdagsaan na yung mga uwi sa probinsya, lalo sa mga terminals. Hindi ba karamihan din, sumasakay ng Roro? Sir, may advice ba kayo sa kanila kung pwede na bang bumiyahe o pagpaliban mo?
Sa ngayon may mga stranded passenger na kasi like dito sa Batangas, sa Manila. No? But bukas, kung maliit na itong tropical cyclone ang signals na sa mga lugar na yan, maaaring papayagan na rin ang Philippine Coast Guard pag lalayag ng mga ito. So, we expect kung lifted na yan bukas, ay makakaalis na yung ating mga kababayan, makakabiyahin na. But kailangan hintayin natin kung ang advisory ng pag-asa bago tayo magbiyahe. And I think by November 1 ay nasa labas na ito. Labas na ng Philippine Area of Responsibility. Maganda na yung weather dito sa atin.
So far, meron na ba doon sa mga lugar na apektado ng bagyo na nag-request dito sa National Operations Center ng fund doon sa standby fund na kailangan nila ng suporta?
Wala pa kasi ang kailangan immediate needs kasi dyan sa mga evacuation centers sa pagkain at sapat naman yung family food packs na i-distribute ng DSWD sa mga likely to be affected. So wala pa tayo request for augmentation of funds.
Pero kung si Governor Mamba, mukhang dumadaing na dahil naubos, mukhang pinakapos na raw sila ng pondo dahil wala pa ng yung Ongpong. Ngayon po, maapila na sila ngayon. Nakapag-ugnayan na po ba sila sa inyo?
We expect yung ating regional director doon magpag-ugnayan. At doon sa mga local chief executives, mga LGUs, yung kumukuha din kasi kami ng report ng augmentation or assistance extended by the local government units to the affected population. And yung kikita kami doon na sa LGUs ay nagbibigay, ang iba naman na hindi. At malaki talaga yung sa aming report generated, napakalaking itinulong ng national government agencies. And we'll be doing the same dito ngayon kung nakikita natin ang kinakailangan. And ayun na nga, nandun na yung mga logistics na pinadala ng DSWD, nandiyan na yan sa mga regional offices, or field offices ng DSWD. Even the OCD, meron yung logistics na preposition. DOH, mostly hygiene teams.
Sir, meron po ba tayong exact figures dun sa ilan ay preemptive evacuation?
Check ko lang ha. So, 4 regions, 2,928 families, 10,122 persons. Pero, based ito sa report generated ng Operation Center ng NDRRMC, meron din ang DILG. I think mas accurate yung DILG, mas mataas yung sa ano nila, sa report. And the reason for that is talagang sila. Yung, remember itong si Typhoon Rosita, nung U2 pa lang siya, nandun siya sa Pacific, na-attain niya yung super typhoon level. Mabuti naman, habang humila siya ng humila. We anticipated na malakas sa pagdinapit dito. Kaya inabusin natin ang mga po sa Isabela, may 3 to 4 meters storm surge na posible doon, dito sa kanilang coastal areas, meron din. And coastal areas dito sa Region 1, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, and Pangasinan. So, in these areas, may mga preemptive evacuation na sinagawa ang ating mga local government units dahil inaasahan natin na malakas itong si Typhoon Rosita na ito. As of the last report or last meeting natin sa NDRRMC, Rosita was at 205 or 200 kilometers per hour sustained winds and 245 kilometers per hour gustiness. So almost at the level of Typhoon. So, today, nangyari, humina siya. In fact, in-anticipate ng pag-asa. So, report nila ko din na maaaring maging super severe tropical storm siya. But sa ngayon, siya ay nasa typhoon level.
Sir, yung quick response team natin before nasa Clark yun, ngayon nandito na. So far, wala pa pong humihingi ng quick response team sa mga regions na affected by Rosita.
Wala pa. Kasi ito naman ay second wave natin. Kasi yung first wave of assistance generated sa regional government agencies, yung uniform services na nandun sa region. Yung na-assemble natin dito ay second wave yun. But nakita naman natin, hindi kinakailangan ng mag-deploy. And in-expect natin, sa siguro na posibleng pagdadala natin is yung landfall area. But wala tayong nakikita na late na gawin.
Sir, mga ilang percent tayo kung handa kayo dito sa typhoon?
I-develop ko pa yung mathematical na formula.
Sir, kumusta naman po yung response ng mga LGUs natin? Andun po ba sila sa kanilang respective localities? Kasi before ng Ompong po kasi 16 LGUs po ang under investigation at silang naunang nag-evacuate instead na kasuhin yung mga ano po nila, itong mga tao nila sa area.
We continuously get information from our regional offices na nanggagaling naman sa local government and we will give you an update. So going back to the question of our level of preparedness for this typhoon, yung AAP, for example, same level of preparedness they made for Typhoon Ompong. DPWH, they mobilize quick response teams from the regional offices, as district engineering offices, for the immediate in order to address possible road sections closed. So itong mga QRTs nila, merong heavy equipment, light light equipments at saka manpower. And mabuti naman wala namang report na damage sa road section as of now, from DPWH, walang reported road section damage. But meron kasing tatlo na close pa ngayon dahil doon sa kay Typhoon Hongkong and even before Typhoon Hongkong itong Keno sarado na yan bago pa mag-Typhoon Hongkong. And meron dalawang road section itong sa Mountain Province dahil doon sa epekto ni Typhoon Hongkong. Yes.
Sir, good afternoon. Kay from TV5. Sir, my question is, nag-conduct na ba tayo ng course evacuation at least dun sa mga areas na prone to landslide? So, for example, Benguet, nag-conduct na tayo ng course evacuation. Kasi sir, I heard na parang hindi naman din lahat yata yung mga victims dun sa landslide. Last time, na-retrieve yung mga katawan. So, at least ngayon, ano sir yung mga preparations natin para hindi na maulit na
Yung report sa atin ay may evacuation na ginawa doon, preemptive evacuation. Pero ngayon, kung ginawa ba nila yung forcefully, I think very convincing yung ating mayor doon to convince the people na mag-evacuate. So, hindi naman pwersahan na binuhat. But very convincing ang mayor natin doon at saka DILG na mag-evacuate.
When you say preemptive, sir, at least sa mga areas na talagang tukoy na sacrifice sa landslide, wala nang tao.
Yung i-check pa namin kung but doon sa UCAP, wala na yun. Kasi sarado na yun barangay UCAP doon sa Itugon. But hindi lang naman barangay UCAP ang may landslide incident dito sa Itugon. Okay, so thank you very much.
Depende sa